Oh, yeah.
Businessspace.com is the second membership gateway website on our tour of the 7th Fleet Membership Gateway website tour. But on this tour, we have a real Black history problem to address, correct, solve, complete, and make right. Here's what's going on. A few years ago, a brother named Lee Green pioneered and hosted a web platform called blackbusinessspace.com. And unfortunately, as Black people legacy go, when we pass on, our business dies with its owner, as was the case in this case. However, in this case, some things should not be left to die, especially when the need is stronger than ever for Black business people to network, connect, interact, compare, and compete for market share on the world stage. So what didn't die is the fire in my belly to carry on with a platform that provided Black people with virtual interactions, connectivity, and consistency of purpose. During Brother Lee Green's legendary time on the planet Earth, Black Business Space was a free web platform and readily accessible to everyone. But the war between big business and big government changed everything. The war was about who will control the internet galaxy for all eternity. The war became known as the Net Neutrality War, which began in the year 2005 and ended in the year 2018 after big business defeated big government, and now big business is the law and the way of the internet galaxy. Blinky, come here. Bring our guests up to speed.
The net refers to the internet, something that's become as necessary as water and power for most of us. The neutrality part is about keeping the net the way it is today. It's a set of rules that went into effect in 2015 to prevent speed traps on the information superhighway. In other words, speeding up access to some sites and slowing down access to others. Or blocking certain sites entirely. So, are these rules a bad thing? It depends on who you ask. The companies that deliver your internet like Comcast, Verizon, and AT&T have spent millions in lobbying money to get rid of net neutrality, arguing that having the government micromanage their business is not good for them or their consumers. On the other side are internet giants like Facebook and Google, streaming services like Netflix, and former President Obama. They all argue the internet is a public good and should be regulated like one. They also say that companies that own the pipelines could play favorites. For example, a content provider like Netflix is in direct competition with Comcast, which owns NBC Universal and controls access to the internet for over 20 million customers. You can imagine a scenario where NBC would want to speed up streams of its shows and slow down streams of its rival, Netflix. Now, Netflix can afford to pay for the fast lane. It's worth more than $70 billion. But the next Netflix, some awesome startup, can't.
The first official act of big business was to crush all small business, and they started with crushing Black businesses, and they stopped with Black businesses. Big business mercilessly crushed all Black business internet startups. Big business targeted, hijacked, and destroyed all Black business domain names except for one name, Black Business Space. Big business knew what Lee Green meant to Black business and to Black people. So instead of destroying the domain name, they encoded it with a unique code, and then they archived it in a specially built server vault behind a newly built fortress built especially for the housing and storage of the domain name Black Business Space. Big Business regularly showcase the black business domain name in space ads and on space billboards as an in-your-face reminder to black people that we have your domain name and much needed resource. This tour is an all hands on deck tour because we are going to break into the fortress and take back our black business space domain name. Once we retrieve and decode the domain name, we will rebrand the domain name as www.tdrsnbusinessspace.com. The domain name will be rebranded, transmitted, and published off the grid to Wix.com. Once we upload the rebranded domain name and publish it, we will be black in business. As for now, retire to your guest rooms, unpack, eat, rest, and get some sleep. I'm going on a reconnaissance mission. In 8 hours, Blinky will gather you all together and escort you to the war briefing room where you will join the attack squadron and be briefed on the mission.
You look fed, rested, and refreshed. Let's take a ride. I need to show you something. Right now, we are cruising among the African Americans of the galaxy as they peacefully and nomadically drift through space, minding their own non-business, being non-aggressive, non-violent, passive, peaceful, and docile, or so it seems. However, in reality, every star you see is a black person with a black business drifting aimlessly out in space because big business is holding the domain name Black Business Space hostage, and so African Americans with black businesses have no place to hang their business sign, and a business with no sign is a sign of no business. These frantic, blinking stars are called frenzies because they are always in a constant state of frantic frenzy. They are whipped into frenzy by big business. Big business control all galaxy servers where data is kept, stored, and managed. Big business sent word throughout the entire galaxy and the universe that big business are supreme rulers of the internet galaxy, and to make certain everyone throughout the galaxy and the universe got the message, big business astronomically increased the price to access your business on their servers. Since the big business price increase, everything from reading internet news articles to downloading software is membership only, pay as you go, iCloud servers, or paywall. Fail to pay or be late paying, and with the flip of a switch, big business will cut your energy life source off and send you, your family, your possessions, and your business drifting in the darkness of space like they did the African Americans that now drift in the darkness and the abyss of the galaxy. After seeing what big business is doing to black business, every frenzy is in a cattle-whipped, fear-driven, all-out effort to pay big business massive price increase. Every day, evening and night, without neither fails nor stops, the frenzies relentlessly feed off the disenfranchised African Americans so that they do not end up like the African Americans. In a few moments, we are going to war.
Living out there, you're walking confined till something comes and blows your mind. Don't know how I'm gonna get by without you, darling. Open your eyes, it's dark out there. No one said that life was fair. If you're looking for a break, you won't get anything but fire. Anything but fire.
All right, listen up. The web address we need to activate, operate, and turn night into day has been captured by big business, and tonight we are going to take it back. Big business has a newly built fortress called Mr. Charlie's Fortress. We are going to break into Mr. Charlie's Fortress and get the domain key code that will unlock and decode the best website on the internet for black business, and you, our tour guests, are coming with. This will be no walk in the park. This is what we are up against. Mr. Charlie's Fortress is strategically located, placed, and built in the netherworld galaxy, where it is always daytime on one side of the galaxy and always nighttime on the other side of the galaxy. The back of the fortress faces the eternal ocean, which is heavily guarded by fortress ship shredders. The north side of the fortress is protected by a magnetic mountain and a ray ship. If your ship gets anywhere near the northern side of the fortress, a magnetic force will suck your ship into the mountains, and the ray ship will tear you apart. The night side of the galaxy is the most deadliest, because the night side of the galaxy is personally guarded by the #1 destroyer of black people, black businesses, black ships, and black galaxies. She is known as the Hunter Queen. We are going through the front entrance. The front entrance to the fortress is guarded by Thunderwalkers. Their shadows are pure, raw, and unharnessed electricity. If your ship flies through a Thunderwalker, you are dead. All right, the mission. Hack, plant, decode, record, crash, trash, and extract. The objective: Cyborg will enter the server building from the day side. Sister Mercy will hack the locks to the server building. Cyborg will enter the special red server room, send me the encrypted domain code over to Charlie's decoder wall, then plant our spyware and extract. Our tour guests will ride with Spinner in the tour ship. Mercury, you take Bay 1, and the cyborg rides with you. Mercy has programmed the cyborg to know what to do, but check before you drop the cyborg off to make sure his body cam is working so we can visually track him. Drakkar, you take Bay 2. I will take Bay 3. We will meet in the staging area, and no one make a move until I get there. All right. Let's go to war. Hold your position. I have to confirm something. Sister Mercy, did we get it?
Downloading data and access codes now. Done. Heads up, Commander. I just learned that the Queen Hunter doubled security and dispatched the Galaxy Watcher. It looks like the big boys from Big Business is touring the fortress, and they are saying that the new fortress is impenetrable.
Copy that, Mercy. Over and out. Everyone, look out for the Galaxy Watcher. If she see us, game over. So stay cloaked until in position. Spinner, take the tourists back to the mothership. Take them on the mothership tour and wait to hear from me. Drakkar and Mercury, we are going to infiltrate, penetrate, and retrieve the domain name. Drakkar, move to the dayside position and make sure the cyborg's body cam is on for us to see in real time. Mercury, once we get past the Thunderwalkers, take the Overwatch position. Drakkar, as soon as the cyborg is inside, go to the night side extraction point and wait for the cyborg. I am going to Mr. Charlie's decoder room and wait for Cyborg to send me the domain code. As soon as I have the decoded domain name, I will join you at the extraction point. All right, Mercy, Cyborg's on the ground. Hack the warehouse door so that I can get inside Mr. Charlie's decoder board. I have the decoder domain. Oh, hell. The Galaxy Watcher's in the building. Get the cyborg out of there. Drakkar, the cyborg is running in the wrong direction. He is headed straight for the shredder. Turn him around. Hurry up. Turn him around now. Mercy. Mercy, do you copy? Mercy, close the door. Close the door. The shredder will tear him apart. Drakkar, I'm coming to you. Keep the cyborg running in the right direction. The cyborg is losing power. We can't hold this position because the cyborg cannot take any more hits. Cyborg is at 60%. Mercy, close the corridor doors behind the cyborg. Cyborg is at 40%. Mercy, open the extraction door. Open the extraction door now. Drakkar, the cyborg is at 20%. He is not going to make it. Oh hell, it just went from bad to worse. The cyborg killers just showed up. Drakkar, get close to the extraction door and turn on your ship magnet. Suck the cyborg to the ship. I'll cover your extraction. Go, go, go. Drakkar, stay cloaked until we pass the Thunderwalkers, because no doubt Queen Hunter has cloaker patrol attack ships out here about now. Oh yeah, I see you, but you don't see me.
It was the Diamond Ranch flagship mothership. It was Commander Enoch. Find him. I want him. Deliver him. Deliver his ship. Destroy his fleet of membership gateway websites and bring me their galaxy queen to bow at my feet and beg for mercy. Commander, I intercepted a transmission from Charlie's security forces. The Queen Hunter has dispatched a World Destroyer tracker ship to comb the galaxy for you. What are your orders?
Tell Spinner to order the guests to their rooms without alarming them. Get to the control booth. Switch the ship frequency to analog. Cloak and go black. And take the ship into the African galaxy. I will meet you in the African galaxy, and I will see our tour guests off in the morning.
Furtuna solară se intensifică. Veți pierde toată energia dacă nu vă întoarceți în 20 de minute.
Enoch must not escape. Search the entire galaxy. I want him found. Enoch!
Good morning, noon, or night. Because out here in space, you just never know. Today is your departure day, and in leaving, I hope you realize that you have had an original experience. But don't bother to tell anyone, because they won't believe you. I hope you leave here with the courage to ask yourself, how long are you trying to live anyway? And while you are here, have the courage to dare to compare, because there will always be what's yours and what's theirs. Black business space is yours. I also know for some people the idea of paying for a membership is offensive. But we all pay with time or money. And in the world, free is the worst word to ever happen to some people. So before you totally dismiss the idea of paying a monthly membership fee, dare to compare. As your host, and before we part ways, I want to say that there are some with the frame of mind and train of thought and mindset to have publicly concluded that not everyone black is meant to be a business owner. And I disagree, because if you are addicted to breathing, then you are in somebody's business, even if it is not your business, even if it's the business of protecting yourself from people trying to give you the business as you try to mind your business. So you see, it's all business. So whatever is your business, bring it to www.tdrsnbusinessspace.com.
Commander Enoch, the Galaxy Queen wishes to see you.
All right, thanks, Mercy. Please inform the Queen that her wish is my command. Okay, I'm going to have to leave you. Spinner will fly you back to planet Earth. I enjoyed meeting each of you, and be sure to schedule your next tour as we continue the Diamond Ranch flagship mothership 7th Fleet tour of the membership websites. I must leave you here. Go in peace. And as always, I love you all.
You lost a good man out there, and the African Americans owe you a debt of gratitude, Commander Enoch. Thanks to your intelligence, smarts, mother wit, bravery, courage, and leadership, we are black in business. You did an outstanding job, Commander Enoch. Carry on.